Be ready. 10 seconds to go. Start. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, for allowing me to participate in this very significant discussion which is taking place in this August House at the present moment. My senior colleague has already laid the groundwork for the discussion, and my learned friend on the other side has also mentioned, and rightly so, that this is not an occasion to score political points and that all of us must rise above our party predilections and look at the issue from a national perspective. What really concerns me is not the intent of the government. I do not think we can question this government's intention that it is very much concerned with national security. What worries me is the ability of this government to tackle the situation. If I look at the national security scenario in our country, when we talk of national security, we do not talk merely of internal and external security. We talk about financial security, food security, and of course, internal and external security. When I think on a holistic basis of national security, I find that our country is sliding very fast towards a situation from where, unless the government takes some hard action, it will not be able to recover. If a government is serious about national security, I do not think that that government ever have a minister who is in charge both of external affairs and defense. Sir, external affairs is a portfolio where 3 ministers are required, 2 ministers of states and 1 cabinet minister. The defense ministry has 2 ministers. That is where I question the policy of this government to deal with issues of national security. How can a government which believes in national security have a minister who is both a minister of external affairs and also a minister of defense? I have never understood it. What is the message that you are sending to the international community? This is where this government comprises on national security on every issue. We are given to understand that the reason why this is being done is because there is a minister in waiting. When that minister is cleared of certain inquiries, he will take over the portfolio. I would like to know whether this is the seriousness with which we consider our national concerns in relation to national security. I need an answer from this government on this issue. The second issue that I want to raise is this. Recently, we had an episode which made it clear that our defense services are poor in matters of national security. There was the Tehelka episode which questions the sincerity of this government to deal with issues of national security. We find 2 sets of inquiries which are being conducted today. One set of inquiries is within the defense services to deal with those individuals who were seen on tape. The other is the Commission of Inquiry, which has been set up to deal with other individuals. I think the people of this country do not even know that under the Commissions of Inquiry Act, no investigating authority appointed under that act has the powers of a police officer. That means nobody can be arrested under the Commissions of Inquiry Act. Nobody can be interrogated in police custody. If the Commission of Inquiry cannot interrogate and arrest a person to find out the truth, then what purpose does it serve? I understand there are two political motives of this government in setting up such a commission. But so far as we are concerned, when we see it in the context of national security, you will realize that the serious concerns that we people have are not even being addressed by the government of India. Sir, the problem is that a coalition government is itself a threat to national security. That, sir, is the problem. But the government cannot address that concern because it is a coalition government. If it attempts to address that concern, it will fall. So, the people of this country must know that a compromise is being made on matters of national security because of the instability of a coalition of this nature. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, I rise here to broadly support the President's address given by the President of India, but with a very serious caution. I think the address, which is a customary address of his government, and what the government has done and what it intends to do in the coming year, has a very serious omission in our opinion, which actually undercuts the very basis which led to the formation of the UPA government. This omission is both a dangerous omission and a significant omission, and this refers to the communal situation in our country. The last few months have seen the outbreak of communal violence in various parts of the country. I refer to the various cities in the state of Karnataka which have suddenly seen the outbreak of this communal violence. We have seen this violence being reported from various parts of Madhya Pradesh and from various important cities of Uttar Pradesh. Stop.